Hello, I am Channing, creator of the board game Galactic Era. In this video, I will explain the new two-player variant for the game with Passive Automa. So the advantage of this variant over the one in the rulebook is that it is faster to play and requires less effort to handle the third player in the game, the Automa. This variant is also suitable for beginners. So you set up the game as if with 3 players, including a third player, in this case yellow, which will be the Automa. The Automa always plays on the SDO side. Before setting up though, remove these components from the game: the central domination card and the alignment domination card. Also, the ICC star people should not be one of the star peoples for the players. The Automa can be the ICC though. So you set up the game as normal with some differences for the Automa. Do not place any neutral star counters in the home star sector of the Automa. Instead, place a number of population disks of the Automa on each star equal to the distance of that star to the central star where the home star of the Automa is. So for example, this star has a distance of 3 hexes to the home star, so you would place 3 population disks there. This star has a distance of 2 hexes to the center, so you place 2 population disks there. Do that for each star except the home star. Then place 2 ship minis at each star except the home star. And finally create a home fleet, a fleet at the home star in the following manner. First, select a fleet counter randomly. It can be any fleet counter except the D. Then create a selection of black chips of these fleet chips as follows: 3 0 chips of the color, 3 dummy chips in the color of the Automa, 8 1s, 2 2s, 2 5s, and 1 10. Flip all these chips. There are 16 chips altogether. Flip these chips face down. Then shuffle them and draw 4 of these chips into a stack and place that next to the home star, onto the home star, with a fleet counter on top. Then determine the starting technology levels for the Automa as normal, including any bonuses from the star people and any starting advantage from the sector. The Automa then gets 2 additional tech levels in 2 technology fields, which you determine randomly by rolling the 2 dice. Reroll any 6s until you get numbers only 1 to 5. The numbers indicate which technology fields you increase. A 1 means military, a 5 means genetics. In this case, I've rolled a 3 and a 5, so I increase propulsion by 2 levels and I increase genetics by 2 levels. You can also roll the same number twice, which just means you increase the same technology field by 4 levels instead. When playing the game, the Automa has no turns, so you do not take any turns for the Automa, neither in the move combat phase nor in the growth phase. The Automa does have a position in turn order, so it must be switched with the turn order counter of the Automa as normal. When the Automa has the possibility to retreat or must retreat from a battle, the player whose turn it is not, so the player who's not doing their turn, so if I would be attacking Automa, then green would decide. The player who's not doing their turn decides if and how the Automa retreats. Likewise, when the Automa wins a battle, the player who's not doing their turn decides how many losses to take, how many ships to destroy. When the home star of the Automa needs to be evacuated, and there are multiple equal possibilities where the home star can be evacuated to, then roll the die to determine which star to evacuate to using the random selection rule from the solo variant. Likewise, when you need to select an advanced fleet tactic for the Automa, always select the ×2 side and then randomly determine which fleet gets the advanced fleet tactic. You can also trade with the Automa as a normal player. The usual conditions apply, so you need to be in contact and in peace with the Automa. When trading with the Automa, you simply choose which technology level to give to the Automa and which technology level to get from the Automa. If both players want to trade with the Automa at the same time, then the Automa trades with a player who is on the light side, on the STO side. If both or neither players are on the light side, then the Automa trades with a player who is first in turn order. The Automa does not score any points and does not get a domination card. There are some special rules for certain game components, for certain galactic goals, domination cards, and star people, which you can look in the rulebook. You can download the PDF file from the website galacticera.net or from Board Game Geek. Have fun playing the new 2-player variant.